It's been a while, it's been a while.
My own, but I'm never alone.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is a check-in Tuesday. However, it's Wednesday. I just haven't had time to sit down and record a video. So, it's been a while. It has been a while. Why has it been a while? Because I went off on a little tangent and done myself no favours, although I enjoyed myself along the way. No, on a serious note, about a month before Christmas, I sort of give up a bit and thought to myself, I'll just stay fat. Yeah, I'll just stay fat. I'll just eat how I want to eat. I'll eat what I want. And as a result of that, I did pile on quite a few pounds. But yeah. So I'm still calorie counting. I'm now on board with an online coach, which I've mentioned a couple of times. Neil, he's Real Lost Boss. Where I'm on a one-to-one plan with him, and every 2 weeks I do a weigh-in and a check-in with him, send in my weights, and every now and again I think I've got to send my measurements. He's finally got me to see sense, I think, because I was very much in the attitude like, oh, I'm just going to eat what I want for now. And then every day I'd get up and every day I'd be right, this is the day I'm going to be good. And I had it in me and I'm like, right, this is the day. By nighttime then, it was like, chuck it in the fucking bucket, start again tomorrow. And on one of his lives, I think it was either last night or this morning, he said, some people take 1, 2, even 3 weeks after Christmas to get back on, back on track. And he's like, you'll never lose weight if your mind, if you don't want to, sort of thing. And it's true, because I always say, if it's not on up there, it ain't going to work. So I joined his community, and then I thought, no, I want more than a community. So I changed it to the one-to-one plan just before Christmas, and I submitted the weight I was then. Then Christmas come along, and I gained £10 over Christmas. £10, which wasn't too bad. I think it was £10. Yeah, or 12, no, £12 over Christmas, not 10. And that still didn't make me think, oh God, come on now, let's get on with it. So the last week, well, my last check-in, I lost £4, which wasn't a lot because my mind still wasn't 100% on it. I was still thinking like, oh, one day I'll sod it, go over my calories, it don't matter. And, it was just, it's mind over matter. Anyway, since Monday, my brain seems to have got back into being good mode. See, one day it just clicks again. So it's currently the 17th of January. My mind is back in the room. I'm back in the room. However, I'm back in the room a lot heavier than I was. But yeah. And I keep saying I've got to, I think the pressure of me knowing I've got to lose weight to get my knees done, it's like making me rebel. But, I'm not harming anyone. I could just stay fat, not get my knees done, eat myself to death. What a life, eh? But no, I got young kids, or youngish. I got a husband. I got my mother to look after. So I can't go anywhere yet. Anyway, well, hopefully not go anywhere yet. So yeah, my next check-in with Neil is not this Friday, but next Friday. I like the idea where you only weigh every 2 weeks. He says you don't need to weigh every week. Some people weigh every day. You don't need to weigh every day. And he's like, why get on the scales if you're one of these people that, get on the scales and then it changes your mood. Like if you don't see a change in the scales or you see a slight gain, you then think, oh, sod it and go and eat something you shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. Now, I've weighed every single day in the past. Hasn't bothered me, hasn't done anything to me. But I am only going to weigh every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I'm going to weigh and submit my weight. Neil does, I think, every day bar Sunday. He does TikTok lives. He does Facebook lives. He does Zoom meetings. He does like videos on TikTok. He's got a YouTube channel, which I've mentioned, which some of you guys have subbed to. So thanks for that. But yeah, he's really he's very motivating. And then when you go on and like in the morning, if you can catch it, it's usually about 8:30 on TikTok, and then you listen to what he says, and it does sort of trigger things, and you think, yeah, that's right. Makes you sort of think twice about being bad. But yeah, I'm not an easy fix. I'm not going to lose the weight I need to lose in 6 months. I'm going to lose my weight. Probably take me a good 2 years to be the weight that I should be. And that's being good consistently. It's consistency that's needed. I need to have the consistency to keep going. It's so easy. I mean, I lost all that weight, then I put some back on, then I lost a load of weight, put it back on. All the times I've been to Slimming World and lost weight, I put most of it back on. It's just a vicious circle. And if I get down, I always say if I get down to what I should weigh, for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to watch what I eat. I can't just get down to the weight I should be and then say, right, just eat how I like, because weight will just go back on. So, I am back in the room. You'll see that from my vlog showing you what I'm eating. I am back in the room. I have chased up my weight management appointment at the doctor's, and I haven't even had a letter to say I'm on the list. And they said, yeah, you are on the list. But then I know Carla, who is very similar to me with weight problems. We are very similar. We're very similar in our food choices and stuff. And we get each other. Because, if you haven't got a food problem, you won't get it. You just won't get it. It's like it's an addiction. Well, anyway, she had been put forward for weight management. And I noticed on one of her videos, she had a letter saying that she was on the list, and it was anything up to 5 years for an appointment. And when she read that out, I was like, so this February now will be a year. So I know the NHS is at a crisis and blah, 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 but they said they reckon obesity is going to be like the killer of NHS, isn't it? But to wait 5 years, it's like flipping heck. And yes, you can go private, I know that. But 5 years, that'll be me. And they said they'd put me down as urgent because of my knees needing to be done. So I've waited a year already nearly, so I'd hardly call that urgent. I know it can be done by no intervention. It's just the calories that go in and the calories go out need to be right. So if you like calorie counting, then you really should check out Neil. He will tell you the calories that you should eat, even if you've got the TDEE and things like that to work it out yourself. He will work out the proper calories you should be on. He is qualified. He's not just some bloke charging you and not knowing what he's on about. He has given me a code. I get nothing from you using the code. It's just a code. If you want to join his one-to-one plan, if you use it's Kaza, you will get £20 off his sign-up fee. He has got a code at the moment. If you use code WELCOME, I think it is, you'll get £25 off. So you're better off for January to use code WELCOME. And it's gone up to $29.99 a month. But the way I look at that is I'd be spending that on another diet club if I didn't, didn't spend it on a plan with Neil. He sends you a full breakdown of your calories. He sends you a plan. He does ask you to do 3 months before you sort of give up with him. If you join his community, at the moment it's just £5. He's got an offer for doing it for £5 where you'll get your calories and you'll get access to his community, but you don't get the one-to-one. So if you need extra support, you're better off doing the one-to-one. So the £5 community one is cancel any time. It's $9.99 a month, but he's offering it at £5 for the first month. So you could basically give him a £5, which nowadays a £5 isn't a lot of money, is it? I know. Some people I know it is, but £5's £5. So you can get your calories and then cancel. You don't have to stay there, and then you know what calories you're on. I track my calories through NutriCheck. I absolutely love NutriCheck. I have never found another website app that is better. I absolutely love using NutriCheck, and I gotta be honest, I think I'll be using NutriCheck for the rest of my life, because as many diets as I've tried, calorie counting is the best for me. And I know calorie counting can sometimes open you up to eating, not the best of foods, where other diets will guide you to eat better foods, and the way they do it make you eat better foods. But your food choices are down to you, You decide what you put in your mouth. I'm not the healthiest of people. Can you tell? Can you tell that? I'm not the healthiest of people, but I will make healthy choices, and I won't make healthy choices. I drink Coke all the time, Diet Coke. That's really bad for you. I'll have white bread instead of brown, stuff like that. But Neil says as well, as long as you're eating in your calories, eat what the hell you like. Obviously, he says to try and keep it healthier and have 80-20 ratio. So 80% of it's healthy. But it's not going to make me lose weight quicker if I eat one thing than the other. If it's still got the same calories in. I don't track macros. I'm not going to track macros. I'm just basing it on calories. I'm staying within my calories. My calorie allowance he has given me is 1,990, which is less than what NutriCheck gave me. But his answer to when I said, oh, is that all I'm getting? Even though 990 is a lot, it's because of my movement, because my dodgy legs, I don't move a lot. Then, if I move more, then he'll give me more calories. But at the moment, I don't move much. My movement is going to Tesco or something, or pottering around the house. My movement is limited because my knees. If you're new to my channel, I've got 2 naffed knees, and they stop me doing a lot. They're so bad, I even sleep in this chair. I must go to bed probably once a week, otherwise I'll just sleep in this chair, because the thought of walking up the stairs is a killer. And if my mother didn't live down the road, and it was convenient to see to her because she's got the start of dementia, then I would 100% move. Warren said, oh, I'll get you a stair lift. I don't want a stair lift. And I know that would be the answer. I don't want a stair lift put in. I don't want one. So I'd rather move to a bungalow. And I think I said about a bungalow before, and somebody was like, you don't need to move to a bungalow. Why don't I need to move to a bungalow? I want to move to a bungalow. And I think even if my knees weren't as bad as they were, I'd still like to move to a bungalow. Way forward for me now. My way forward in 2024 is to shift some lard. Obviously, I've got to lose what I put on. I lose the same stones all the time, man. Got to lose what I put on. Take each day as it comes. Don't feel guilty. Don't think to yourself, oh, you're a failure, you've done this. Because at the end of the day, it's a number on the scales. It is what it is. Even though I've put a couple of stone on, I don't feel like I have. It's weird. And because my clothes, I usually buy like stretchy clothes. They go in and out with me. So it's not like I'm wearing a pair of tight trousers and then I think, oh God, they're a bit hard to put on. Maybe that's a bad thing, you know? But yeah, I will stick all the codes, discounts and everything down below and the links to Neil. But like I say, if you do decide to join up with him, I get nothing from you joining up, even if you use its CASA code. But if you do join up in January, and you're doing the one-to-one, use welcome as the code because you'll get extra £5 off the join up fee. Because the join up fee is 50 quid, I think. It's either 49.99 or 50 quid. So you're getting half price. And then it'll be 29.99 a month. But for 3 months, and then if you want to cancel, you can. But if you do the community, it's £5. You can get your correct calories off him and never see him again for a £5. You know, you can cancel it straight away. It's really easy to cancel because I had to cancel when I changed it to the community, and it was just a click of a button. He doesn't nag you, which is a good thing, and I think I like that because he's not constantly there. And if you don't send him in your weigh-in or your check-in, he won't come along and say, Karen, where's your check-in? You haven't done it. You know, we're all adults here. We're all adults, as he says. So if you don't send a check-in, you don't send it in. When you send it in, he'll do it for you, you know. But it's like he says, though. He says, what online coach do you get 24/7 access to for £29.99 a month? You don't. Online coaches charge a couple of £100 a month. You can message him. If you're on the one-to-one, you can message him any time of day or night, he says, although I've never messaged him in the night. And he'll get back to you. He might not necessarily get back to you straight away, but, you know, he's busy. He'll get back to you, though, and he'll give you the answer you need. If you want your calories recalculated because you're doing more steps or you're doing different things or you're doing less steps, he'll recalculate your calories for you. If you're just feeling like you want to give up, you can message him and say, oh, God, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he'll come back to you and give you advice. It's just having someone there, like a friend. And he is really friendly. He's not like a consultant that you think, oh, Christ, sit there and listen and whatever. He's like really approachable. He's a really nice guy. So if you do go over and check him out, let him know that you've seen him on CASA. But like I say, I get absolutely nothing out of you going over there. All you get is extra support. I'm not a professional. I'm just CASA, fat Kaz, trying to lose a bit of weight, you know? Yeah, like I say, I'm going to stick it all down below so you can check him out for yourself if you want to. Also, with NutriCheck, I've got a code you can use because NutriCheck is, like I say, fan-bloody-tastic. I love NutriCheck. Again, I get nothing out of you using the code. I've got the code written down here. Let me tell you what it is. You know, my memory. The code is ABKDYT24, and that will work up until the 31st of December this year. You'll save 25% off. You'll get your annual membership. It's $34.99 plus one extra month. But if you use that code, you'll get it for $25.99. But you'll also get one extra month. So you're getting 13 months of membership for $25.99. But you can't do it off your mobile phone. You've got to go onto the website, or I think you've got to use an iPad to do it. But yeah, I'll stick that code down below as well. So that is my weigh-in update. And you're all thinking, well, she haven't told us how much she bloody weighs. Do I keep it a secret and not bother telling you? Because who needs to know how much I weigh? But I'll tell you guys how much I weigh. I will. Bearing in mind I've lost £4. I know £4's nothing. I weighed in on my last check-in, which was last Friday. 23, yes, 23, 23.4. Whatever my
Wow.
weight is, my official weight as of today. And my next check-in is a week Friday, and I will 100% be back into 22s. And yeah, that's me. Fresh start for 2024. Fresh start. It's always a bloody fresh start. Every day is a fresh start if you fuck it up. Which I have done for about the last month, every day. Fucked it up. But on a serious note, I am back in the room. You will see daily vlogs from me with my food. I have got no excuse not to be good. I've got all the food I need in the house. I've got that many air fryers I could set up shop. And talking air fryers, I gotta say, that Kasori air fryer, if you haven't seen the video, go and watch it, has changed my mind on air fryers. My Ninjas. Although I do like my Ninja, don't get me wrong, I still buy Ninjas. But something about that Kasori they sent me that I love. I actually used it today to make my lunch. But yeah, I will see you next week. No, I won't, because it's every 2 weeks, isn't it? You'll get a check-in Tuesday every 2 weeks. Although I know it's Wednesday today, I'm just late. I'm late. So when I check in with Neil on a week Friday, the following Tuesday, then you will get a check-in to know how much weight I have lost. Because I am saying lost because it will be a loss because I'm back in the room. And I hope you're back in the room too. So I know a few of you have already joined up with Neil. Hope you're liking it. I've seen a couple of you on his lives. I know Julie's in, Alison, Fiona already was in. Fiona's the one that actually said to me, oh, you should go with Neil. And I'd already been following him on TikTok, but I'd never joined him. And she said to me a few months back, oh, you should join Neil. He's really good, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, nah. And then I had another look and I was on one of his lives. And then I thought, yeah, sod it, I'll do it. And I'm glad I did. So I can guarantee you 100% through the whole of 2024, I will be on Neil's books, if not longer. Because losing weight, it's a lifetime battle, isn't it? It is a lifetime battle. And we can all battle it together and get thinner and fitter and healthier and smaller. And the list goes on. Right. Oh, this is my new Nirvana t-shirt I've put on, and it is quite big, but, you know, we'll rock with it. Like a nice bag of t-shirt. And I've got to get ready soon because the kids will be home from school, and Dexter, I think Jackson as well, are starting boxing tonight. So we're going to do a bit of boxing. Not for me. It's not for me. I'll be watching on the side. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I know it's the same old shit. Same old shit. And there'll be people saying, oh yeah, Pal, but I wait back on. Who gives a fucking shit? It's me. It's my body. If I want to eat myself to death, I will. But don't worry, I will be around for a bit yet. I'm only 49. 50 this year, guys. Fat and 50. I'm still going to be fat and 50. I said I wasn't going to be fat and 50. But reality is, July is not far away. I will be thinner than I am now by July. Let's face it, right? July is what? 5.5 months away. No, 6.5 months away. If I really stick to it, I could be a good 5 stone down by then. I could be about 18 stone, maybe just under if I really go for it. Watch this space. I am going to be fat and 50. I am. But I'll be thinner at 50 than I am now. Like I say, watch this space. Check out for the codes. And I will see you on the next one for the check-in Tuesday. Thanks, guys. And I know there's so many of you out there that are willing me on, and I really appreciate your support. And I'd love you to subscribe as well. I want to get to 4K soon. I'm telling everybody about these people. Subscribe to this person, subscribe to that one. They're really good and that. I promote myself. Get subscribing, guys. It's free. You don't get much for free in life. But you get me for free. Right. That's enough rambling on. That's enough raised eyebrows. I can feel them. I can feel the rolling of eyes and raised eyebrows. But yeah, it is what it is. But we're back on the right track, and I will be getting smaller and smaller through 2024. I can guarantee you that. That's one thing I can guarantee in life, other than you will die one day. That is what is guaranteed in life. The only thing you can guarantee in life is you will die one day. But hopefully not anytime soon. Right, see you guys. And I'm actually sitting here with this heated throw, right? I can't thank you enough, girls, that recommended this heated throw. I've actually got it on and it's bliss. And then when I fall asleep in this chair at night, because I don't go up to bed, it's like, it's lush. Oh, it's honest to God, it's so warm. I think Aldi have got them on offer at the minute. So get down to Aldi because it was cheaper than this one. This one was like 50 quid. But Aldi have got them a lot cheaper. But yeah, I love it. Got a wire hanging out with it, but you know, it's fab. See you on the next one. Bye.